A road trip that has been punishing, grinding, and filled with L's comes to an end tonight. And can they turn that around with a W? Let's find out. It's all been filled with anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Vikings start with possession as we are now underway. Picked off. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a nice save there as play continues. Intercepted. Dishes it off. Shot. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Stockholm's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you are ready, right?
Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
From the left side, takes it to center. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Vikings will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Here's a shot. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Vikings take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
If I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
From the point. Now that goes wide of everything. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Long breakout pass to center. Sends it over. Gonzalez grab a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Moves the puck along the half wall. Stockholm's gained possession. Takes a shot. Turns him away. Gonzalez got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Eriksson. Stockholm's got possession here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, somebody get the smelling salts after that.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his scores. And as they say in street hockey, new game.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
With possession along the wall. Oh, he loads a shot. And a great scene.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Handles the puck. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Rips it, and that's broken up. Smith's got it in the defensive end. The Vikings gain possession in their own end. Gonzalez got it now. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Gonzalez won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Answered the call there. And now he passes up to Jops. Receives the pass. And he rings the post.
The Vikings win another one off the post. So frustrating, James, in a tie game where they have the opportunity to go ahead. Listen, the goaltender's going to tell you they're in good position. They're forcing that wide shot.
Takes a shot. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
Stockholm's got in front by a goal here in the first.
Well, I really like the way they've competed here, James. They get the go-ahead goal, but they got to find a way to continue to attack. You got to play with killer instinct, especially when there's so much time left.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, and here's the pass. From the slot, reshot. Oh, that closes him off against the wall. Uppsala's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson. Makes his presence known on the ice. And he takes the feed. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the wall. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags him, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Stockholm's ahead in this game, but this one's a high-scoring affair, James. Both ends of the ice. I mean, that back-and-forth action and, of course, the shot mentality. It's coming from all areas, all lines firing on all cylinders.
Shot! Redirected off a stick. To the front! Oh, a stick save and a beaut! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Stockholm's won the face-off deep in their own end. Solid hit on the play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies him! Uppsala's got the puck. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Eriksson's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Loses his check. He's on the breakaway. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, then it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Slides the puck over. Passes it over. Stockholm's got it near the point. Unleashes a cannon. Shuts him down. Slides it diagonally to Hellberg. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes it at center. A blast! Brilliant save, running perfectly. Oh, and traps it perfectly in the offensive end. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Shot from the point, and they can't connect on the net. There's a collision. A pass. Shot. There's the save. Oh, there's a hit. Across to Eriksson.
Huge hit behind the play.
Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. And the play is whistled dead, and here's the call. The Vikings don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
And that's off a stick. Jostled off the puck. Takes the feed from off the boards. Oh, look at the pass. Big time stop there. And the puck clears the zone. Takes the puck behind the net. Huge steal in his own end. Sends a pass over. Makes a move in front. Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puck picked up in the open ice. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Feeds it over. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Nice connection on cross-ice pass. From the neutral zone now. Picked up along the wall by Jönsson Fjällby. Oh, smart heads-up read. Loose puck, and he's in alone. And will play on as that gets a piece of the glove. And a solid save on the play there. Stockholm's looking to break out. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Uppsala's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Stockholm's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his its team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Monstrous hit on his part in the corner. Loses the coverage there. Shot with the stop. Scores! Hicks! All right, we're going to get a goalie change here. Uppsala's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's showing on this scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Stockholm's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. A stick in the lane ends up to it. And a great save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. See if we can pick up some momentum again here, and the face-off is ready to go. The Vikings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Denies the chance by blocking it. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Drips it and whips it. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
This is an easy and obvious call to make, and the official's right there, James. What are you doing? If you're going to extend your arms away from your body, you're going to sit for 2 minutes.
The Vikings will go to work here in the offensive zone. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Now, if you've had time to load and explode in the offensive zone, you're going to let it rip, and that's exactly what happens here. A perfect pass off the front foot, and he just lets it rip.
The Vikings will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Quick shot! There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, and supplies are limited.
third period is about to go. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Stockholm's put in a strong effort tonight, James, and there's 20 minutes left, so there is some runway to claw their way back into this game, especially when they've dominated possession time. Now, this can be frustrating at times when you feel like you're holding the puck and you're going nowhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about cashing in right now and what you can do in these last few shifts to make a difference.
Uppsala's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Vikings get a hold of it. From one end of the blue line to the other. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. Tape-to-tape pass the center. And makes the save. Takes the feed. The Vikings gain the zone. Slides it across. Here's a chance. Stops that one. With a one-timer. And that goes off a player.
Dahl's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Makes the save. They are really putting on their heat in the ozone. And the defense come away with it here. Moves it around. Here's the pass. And there's the whistle. Puck goes out of play.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight, and you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple point effort in this one so far.
Driving right to the front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Into the offensive end now. And that slides right out to center ice. And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck. Stockholm's got it along the wall. Grabs the puck at center. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Eriksson. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he turned that one aside. Stockholm's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Jots. Slides it back to the blue line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Tries to the crease. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Uppsala's through center and now in the offensive end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Scores! The rookie's done it! His first career hat-trick!
Well, when you're on the road, there's more distractions, and you got to find a way to fight through the adversity. And what a great job by him, layering it with a hat-trick to silence the crowd. That's what you call having a knack for the... When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly, because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Uppsala's won it. Referee's hand goes up in the air with a delayed penalty coming up here. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Shots caught for the pick. Interference the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Johnson Fjellby's getting 2 for boarding here.
Coaches are always telling you to finish your check, but that time just a little too over-aggressive and a lot of pressure along the wall.
The Vikings move the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the lead. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Stockholm's penalty killers get a hold of it. Oh, just wide.
The Vikings have had the bulk of the play, and in particular, when it comes to scoring chances here, they just haven't been able to drive the net and put it in. They've got to find a way.
He's got a step. Scores! That's how you finish.
like this, you just